bit of knowledge goes a long way. Quick, accurate diagnosis in an emergency can save seconds and lives. More than 1 in 5 Canadians has a long-term medical condition, and millions suffer from serious allergies or take essential medications. But in an emergency, it's not often easy to tell what the problem might be. Medical alert identification can speak for a person if they can't speak for themselves. Medical Alert is the only registered charity that gives emergency responders access to vital information when and where it's needed, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. With one quick phone call, healthcare professionals can securely access detailed personal and medical information to ensure the individual receives the treatment they need in an emergency. Medical Alert's hope is that everyone with a hidden medical condition or allergy has access to its life-saving service and benefits from the protection and peace of mind that having Medical Alert can bring.
Hello everyone, and welcome to our studio. I'd like to welcome Shirley and Catherine. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Good.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. Shirley and Catherine, Medical Alert. What is that all about?
Well, Medical Alert started about 50 years ago in the living room of Dr. Marion Collins. His daughter, Linda, who was 14 at the time, had a severe cut on her finger. And when she went to get her tetanus shot, she had an anaphylactic reaction to the drug. So as a concerned parent, he right there and then thought of an idea, which was to custom engrave a Medical Alert bracelet so that it would alert others to her life-threatening allergy. And and very proud other people, other families have the same issue. And today, I'm proud to say that we are the largest member-based registered charity in Canada.
That is so beautiful. So, many people have seen this sign of the Medical Alert. And I'm personally, I got to tell you, I'm so happy. There's so many beautiful bracelets because, as I've told you before the show, I myself am allergic to penicillin. And really, in the past, didn't really want to wear any of the bracelet, because there was really like one kind. But, now that I know you guys, like so many beautiful bracelets, and I think I would wear one.
So Gila, we have over 150 products,
wow.
And 50 odd years ago we had one.
Yeah.
So it's funny you say that the different kinds of products, and that's
Yeah.
because we listen to our members, and it's to go after the lifestyle and what suits you. At the end of the day, this product is supposed to speak for you when you can't,
That's
and
right.
we can't do that if you're not wearing it.
That's right. So aside from just the bracelet, because Medical Alert is not just wearing the bracelet.
Correct.
Can you
So
tell us?
we'll get into the bracelet, and I think Shirley's going to talk a little bit more about the memberships in the bracelet. But part of our services and other programs that we offer at Medical Alert, we have a partnership with the school board. So we have a No Child Without program that we run, and what that means is we have over 5,000 schools across Canada where children age 4 to 14 receive a free membership and bracelet, so they're covered.
That's so beautiful.
We give back to
Yeah.
them. We have, with other programs, I was just talking to you a little bit, through our partnership with the Alzheimer's Society of Canada.
Yes.
Last year, we partnered and we took over the national registry. So
It's peace of mind.
It's peace of mind.
That's a really touchy subject to a lot of us, and same to me. As I told you, my mother has dementia. So I like to, I'm sure other people would like to hear more about this program.
There's 747,000 people in Canada living with dementia or Alzheimer's. And this program is, it's the registry that's offered. When you register the program and a caregiver registers their loved one or their family member, they'll get a unique product, and I'll just show very quickly as we're talking about this program. And it's this with a blue face. And the reason that it's a unique and it's blue, it's to alert police. 60% of people with dementia will wander.
Yes.
So we're working very closely with police and first responders so that it's alerted, and we're working with them to make sure that they return home safely. And quickly.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about you touched a few subjects, peace of mind and the program with the kids. Can you tell us a little bit about it? That's a really beautiful program that No Kids goes without it.
Yes, it's called our No Child Without program, and we put that into place, I believe it was 2009, and we worked through our partnership with the school boards. And we started to go into the different school boards, and we had different schools that would, whether they were had children that needed the program, whether they were financially unable to pay for the program, or whether they were just down on their luck, or whether they just needed the program and to get the awareness out. So again, yes, we're in 5,000 schools now.
Beautiful. So explain to me. So there's an accident, and somebody's wearing your medical alert. So the ambulance sees it.
Yes. So we work with emergency first responders. We have a training program also in place. So Medical Alert has developed a partnership with the Paramedics Chiefs of Canada as well. So we went out and we educate our paramedics because of that very thing, what happens. So we keep it very simple. We have a national training program right now. We've been integrated into 287 first responder training facilities. And what we do is very simple: look, read, call. So what we're trying to educate and get is look to make sure that person is wearing a medical alert, body-worn ID.
Yeah.
Read, because, and we'll get into part of the process and how the information gets on the back of the bracelet.
Okay.
But the most crucial information is right on the back of the bracelet for that paramedic or first responder to see. Each bracelet has a unique member ID number and a unique hotline number. So our service is 24/7, 365 days a year.
Okay.
So in the event something happens, the paramedic or first responder will turn it over, call the hotline number,
Gotcha.
and then within 5 seconds, it's answered. They give that unique number, and then our hotline staff will give them the entire history. So in your case, you're allergic to penicillin, it would say...
So it's not going to say penicillin in the back of my ID.
It would say allergic to penicillin because that's
say.
crucial information for a paramedic to know.
That's what I wanted to know,
But what they might also want to know is if you have any other conditions, or sometimes conditions that combine with each other. So what they'll do is they'll call, and now they'll have your whole medical history in front of them so that they can make informed decisions.
Okay.
Along with that, you will also have a wallet card that you will receive that you can put in your wallet with your OHIP, that if you take a lot of medications, then it wouldn't be written on the bracelet. It would be written on the card, would have your name and the engraving and all the information that's needed, your next of kin, and you would...
that is so important.
You can fold it, and many times I've heard from members that have told me that this card spoke for the member, because when they didn't know what medication they were taking and the paramedics were asking, they just opened the wallet card and gave that to the paramedic.
So how does somebody become a member?
So you can do it through the website, www.medicalert.ca. You can do it on the phone through our customer service. You can do it through filling out one of our brochures right here and sending it out to us. There's many ways, and it doesn't take very long. In about a week or two, you receive your order, you receive your bracelet. It takes about a week or two to receive it.
So give me an idea. So I want to become a member. So I call your hotline, and then...
So you'll call our hotline, and our customer service will take all the information down. They will take your order. You can look on the website. We have over 150 products. And you'll choose whatever product you like. You would measure your hand in a snug way. You would measure it snug how much, and then we know how much more to add in order for it to fit properly. We would...
It's a ruler that comes as well. Ruler, be very convenient to measure it.
And then we would transfer you to our medical specialists, who then they will take your medical information, your medical conditions, if you had any transplants, if you had operations, if you take any medication, whatever may the condition be.
So one of the unique things, just to jump in on that,
great.
one of the unique things about becoming a member is that stage process. And we have a team of medical trained staff, as Shirley just said. Now, you're providing your information to our team, and our team is able then to go through that. I've seen it, a very easy allergy that says allergic to penicillin. That's easy enough. We've seen pages, 28 pages of people's history that has to come in. And our medical trained specialists have, medical background from medical terminology. We've got doctors.
Do you go to their doctor?
They do go to their doctor, but again, it's relayed information. Their doctor could say, oh, you have this condition, you need Medical Alert, go to Medical Alert. And it kind of gets lost in a little bit of the translation. So, we get members that will call us and say, I need it. My doctor told me I'm on this condition, but I don't, or I'm on this medication,
Right.
but I don't know why, or
Right.
I have this condition, but I'm not sure what medication. So our doctors, our staff internally are able to probe that. So it actually gives that good feel and makes a difference, because then we have our standards and we work with, our standards with internally to make sure
Okay.
that we're pulling what's very crucial and critical for that paramedic or that emergency responder in that time of need. The rest is on the history, and that's what they're able to call and get, but we want to make sure that
crucial
it's
time.
relevant and it's critical in to speak for them in that time of emergency.
It's life or death for Thomas. It's a very severe allergy.
Number 130022273.
I have his full medical record in front of me.
There's nowhere else that has that type of record that's linked to a bracelet.
Anaphylactic risk, shellfish.
Got it.
Everything's up to date.
I wish everyone had one of these.
When I can't be with Thomas, that bracelet has to speak for him.
For more information on Medical Alert's No Child Without program, go to medicalert.ca.
Shirley, can you tell me what's the benefit of becoming a member of Medical Alert?
Medical Alert is not just having a bracelet and a Medical Alert ID. It comes with services, and the services is what's important with Medical Alert.
Okay.
The 24-hour, 7 days a week protection, that anytime you're found at a time of an emergency, you will be identified. In less than 5 seconds, as Catherine said, they will call the hotline, and they will know your full information. As well, you will also get a follow-up call the next day to see if you're okay or if any medication or any updates to your file needs to be done. So we don't just let go and say, okay, we give the information out and that's it. Right. We continue the relationship with you even after you call the hotline. So I can give you an example. Sure. I have an epileptic member who told me that she had a seizure outside a store, and the police caught her, and they thought she was intoxicated. But then they saw the Medical Alert ID. They called the hotline, and the next thing she knew, she was in an ambulance. She thanked us so much. She called to thank us because she said without that, she could have been dead. Yeah. So in many cases, this is a lifesaver. It speaks for you when you cannot speak for yourself.
I'll tell you, I like the idea of just having an idea, because, I mean, I would put it on every child,
Absolutely.
I mean, that would have given me, when my kids were younger, that would have given me such peace of mind. Yes. Just to put this idea on my kids that, God forbid, something happened.
So many people, many parents don't know, or maybe they think that it's not so important. Their kids go with EpiPens to school, and they don't realize how important it is to have a Medical Alert, along with that EpiPen. In fact, just this morning, I met with a mom who said to me that her daughter has a lot of allergies. And I said to her, well, she should really come to our to get a Medical Alert. And she said she has an EpiPen. So I said to her, but having an EpiPen is not just having an EpiPen.
And what if she lost that? What if she I mean, there's the kids.
Exactly.
Well, and the bracelet,
that's my point.
Bracelet just says carries EpiPen too, so it's just as important in case somebody sees it, then they realize, oh, they do have an EpiPen, because not everybody does.
And when they say they're teenagers, I say there's so many styles. It's not the styles that was in the past.
I got to show them.
We have so many styles.
I mean, I've got boys, only boys. But I mean, I can see my boys wearing it.
Absolutely.
They need it.
That's a very popular style. That's the bicycle bracelet, we call it.
You see, I picked up.
Yeah. So,
because it's funny, because I mean, I've been allergic to penicillin from birth, But then both my kids became also allergic to penicillin. And I would feel so much better if, and I could see my kids wearing that.
So the paramedics, usually one of the first medication that you're given is penicillin. And people don't realize how dangerous this allergy can be.
I can tell you a story, a true story, is my son, when he was 10 years old, that's how we knew he was allergic to penicillin, because the doctor, and actually in his record, we did put that because of me, we said it's better, he's allergic to penicillin. But whatever happened, they gave him medication that had penicillin. And because we're parents that were aware of, penicillin, what can happen, and it happened at home. If it would have happened anywhere else, I don't know what would have happened. He started to get a reaction from the penicillin. He swelled up. He was ready. I don't even want to think what would have happened if we wouldn't have reacted so fast, taking him to emergency. So, and I think that's why you guys are here, because I really believe in Medical Alert. I believe that everyone should have one. First of all, because you need it as some kind of allergies. But aside from that, I love this great idea that I didn't even know. It's like the idea. I think it's great.
I've been with Medical Alert 10 and a half years, and people always ask why, and it's being part of that. It's being part of saving lives. But I think it's bigger than that. It's, these members, we're like their caregivers. We're part of their care plan. And they rely on us, and they trust us with their information to give it in their time of need, and we take that very seriously. The other part of the benefits that Shirley was touching on is we have a state-of-the-art database, and privacy and security is we hold that true and dear, and that's all part of it. Is making sure that
I have no doubt.
you trust that we have that information and it's all secure. So.
Sometimes our members even call us for medical advice. So they call our specialists and they say, I'm starting this kind of a medication. Can you explain to me a little bit about it? And our medical specialists, they do give assistance on that as well sometimes.
Yeah, we try our best again.
Many times, it becomes a very personal relationship. Yes. So we have many products. We have our Swarovski beads elements. And we have...
Who doesn't like Swarovski?
We have our Persona right here.
Okay.
And we have our Roots. They come in various colors. We have our watches.
Beautiful.
Our Citizen watches.
Oh, look at that. Amazing.
They light up. There's no battery changing in it.
Amazing.
They're very self-maintenance.
So you really have a variety of choices for everybody's liking.
Absolutely.
You can please everybody.
The most important thing is to make sure that they see that on the emblem it says Medic Alert. So our sign is Medic Alert with the snake like this in the middle. And there's a membership in the back that ends with a C. And the emergency hotline.
There's many products.
That's part of our uniqueness.
And part of our uniqueness and the services that we described, and our 24/7 hotline, our what comes, how the information is distilled and onto the bracelet. That's unique to Medical Alert, and so we just want to make sure that all those services come with.
I will tell the viewers that you don't just go buy it on in any drugstore. You call the Medical Alert. Phone number that you see on the screen, or you look in the website, and this is where you get, the real Medical Alert.
Just to finish off with, again, I know we mentioned it earlier, and that is, we have a wide variety of styles, and that's to make sure that, we talk to everybody and there's something for everybody. But we are also, as mentioned, a national charity. So we do have a financial assistance program. So if people who really need the assistance but can't afford it, or, could afford some, they should still take advantage and give us a call as well. That's part of our mission.
You're not going to turn anyone away.
Correct. Our mission is to protect Canadians in the time of need.
Beautiful. Yeah. Beautiful. Shirley, thank you so much for bringing this to our attention and for letting you know, thank you for sharing this with our community. I think it's a really important issue that everybody should be aware of. I think you should come back and talk to us more about it. And but at least we're going to start. We're going to start letting everybody know about Medical Alert. Thank you so much, Catherine, for coming and explaining to us. And I mean, I learned something new. And thank you so much. And please come back again.
Thank you.
And I thank you. And I will see you next week.
The only thing I know is afterwards when I open my eyes and everybody's standing around me. But I have Medical Alert.
Number 13002275.
I have his full medical record in front of me.
They can advise the hospital. These are the medications.
Has epilepsy, but allergic to Dilantin.
Got it.
Pacemaker implanted December 12, 2007.
I wish everyone had one of these.
It's so much more than a bracelet.
For more information, go to medicalert.ca.